Carnivore diet cravings, why they happen, and how to kill them fast.
I'm a pastor, an entrepreneur, a world traveler, and a martial artist. But most importantly, I'm a devoted husband and dad with an amazing family. And the older I get, the more I realize the importance of being healthy so that I can be all that I can and should for my family. I haven't always been healthy though. In fact, I've struggled with my weight for a lot of my life. But in recent years, I found some great success in my weight loss and fitness journey living a lower carbohydrate lifestyle, particularly that of the keto and carnivore variety. Follow me on my journey as I continue to explore and share the benefits of living the low-carb lifestyle.
If you're on the carnivore diet, but you're still craving sugar, snacks, carbs, you're probably thinking, why is this still happening? Am I right? Or perhaps, am I doing something wrong? Shouldn't cravings be gone by now? All of these are fair questions, but here's the truth. Cravings on carnivore are normal, but thankfully, they're also very, very fixable. And so in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly why cravings happen and show you how to shut them down and fast. All right, friends, if you're new here, my name is Jason, and I help busy parents and professionals like yourself and myself simplify health using carnivore and metabolic strategies. And to be honest, I've seen this kind of thing happen over and over again. People don't fail carnivore because it doesn't work, but rather they fail because cravings wear them down. I've seen this a lot, and in this video, it's all about fixing that. So let's get into it. So first of all, let's readdress why carnivore cravings happen, right? Number one, you're probably under eating. Right? This is the most common reason. When you cut out carbs, your appetite drops. So you eat less, but the reality is your body still needs fuel, especially if your body is still a certain size or shape. And so that'll lead to things like random cravings, late night hunger, urges for sugar, and the like. But remember, your body isn't weak, it's just underfueled. So what's the fix here? Well, it's actually to eat more, especially fatty meat. Eat until you're comfortably stuffed. Number two, you're eating too lean. When it comes to carnivore, lean meat actually equals low satiety. So in other words, if your meals look like chicken breast or lean ground beef, you'll probably likely crave some carbs. The reason why is because your body is missing fat, its primary fuel source. So what's the fix here? It's actually to eat more satiating fatty cuts. So things like ribeye, 80-20 ground beef, and don't forget to add butter or tallow. I have found that fat kills cravings. Number three, low electrolytes. That's right, if your electrolytes are low sodium, the reality is, can feel like cravings, all right? So the symptoms here would be things like headaches and also fatigue. Brain fog is another big one. And sometimes you just get in that snacky feeling, right? This is one of the most misinterpreted signals. And so the fix here is actually to salt your food. Not just a taste, but I would say salt it generously a little bit, you know? Also, you can add electrolytes. You can have a magnesium supplement at night if that helps you. In reality, many cravings can disappear within hours. Number four, you're still addicted to sugar. Now let's be real, sugar is addictive. Incredibly so. And so even after removing it, your brain still expects that reward, right? In other words, it takes a time to adjust. And so you can get random urges, you can have emotional cravings sometimes. And reality is you might just be thinking to yourself, hey, I just want something sweet, right? The truth is this is likely neurological and not physical hunger. And so the fix here is just to be patient, right? Give it time. Most cravings will drop significantly within a week or two. Sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. Just remember that consistency breaks the cycle. Number five, emotional and habit-based eating. Sometimes cravings aren't about food at all. A lot of the times they're just about you dealing with stress, for instance, all right? Or perhaps boredom. Boredom's another big one, right? I've noticed during spring break, home and alone with the kids for a while, they were always raiding the snacks just because they were bored, right? And then a lot of it is just maybe your routine, right? For instance, snacking at night. You're just used to that. Eating while watching TV, right? This is habit, not hunger. And so what's the fix here? Well, replace the habit, right? Make sure that you go for a walk, right? When you feel like you want to reach for the pantry, go out and do something active instead. Maybe drink some water. And then, of course, you can always eat a real meal if you're actually hungry. And so here's how to kill cravings rather fast, right? When cravings hit, do this. Eat a fatty meal, full and satiating, right? And don't forget to add salt, plenty of it. Also, drink water, and then you wait. 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, see what happens. Most cravings will disappear when your body is properly fueled, especially when you do it this way. So let's take a quick second and talk about what you should not do, okay? Here's what not to do. First of all, you wanna make sure that you avoid white-knuckling hunger, right? And avoid trying to power through. Avoid snacking on random non-carnivore foods, especially, right? And then also try to avoid under-eating all day, right? That's how people fall off. Remember, this is not punishment, it's reprogramming your body. Again, cravings don't mean that carnivore isn't working. They just mean that something is off and likely very, very fixable, all right? And so when you eat enough fat, when you manage your electrolytes, and when you stay consistent, then cravings don't just improve. Often, they disappear altogether. All right, my friends, that's it for me today. If this helped you, please hit like and subscribe, and also comment cravings below, right? And I'll see you in the next video. Jason Ligo here with the Low Carb Lifestyle. Talk to you soon. Take care.